Welcome back to my channel.
Fill this up for me. That was so rude. Brooke, get it! You did that.
I actually did. Yeah, Mum? Do you want to do it tomorrow? I got you good. The day has come. Blood donation on the 14th. Is that going to focus? Alright, next task. Picking out a mask. I think I'm going to go to the mesh. The mesh one today. I don't know. I think it says something on there, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, that can go in the bag. Let's go. Okay guys, we are on our way to go give blood. Mum is driving me because she's scared that I'll faint and not want to drive home. Anyway, we are going to go give blood. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. As a lot of you know, my pop passed away nearly a year ago now actually. And Mum and I were really involved in a lot of his, taking him to his appointments where he got bags of blood and platelets and stuff like that. So I've kind of been very educated on the fact that people, especially later in life, need a lot of blood from outside sources to make their quality and quantity of life a lot bigger and a lot stronger. So that's why I've decided to give blood today. But
he had a condition. Not
okay, yeah.
Everyone needs blood as they get older.
Oh, okay.
He had leukemia, so
yes.
he needed a lot of blood products.
So Pop, yeah, so Pop had leukemia for what, 3 years, 2 years that we knew of? Yeah, so he had it for 2 years, and if he didn't get like blood, he got to the stage where he was getting 2 bags of blood every week. So if he didn't receive that sort of blood, I don't think he would have lived as long as he did, or to the quality that he did. So yeah, that's why I've decided to give blood nearly exactly a year later. It's like 2 weeks away from the anniversary of his death. So I just dropped my avo toast. I've got fruit.
Can you pick up your avo toast? If you make a mess of my car, I tell you what, there'll be more than you give him blood at the blood donor. There'll be blood shed in this car. You won't have any blood to give.
It's the strawberries that I've dropped.
I don't care what you've dropped.
So yeah, I'm just eating because they sent me a text last night saying that I need to eat and that I need to eat
3 hours before.
Was it?
That's what they said.
Oh dear. We're on our way and I'm eating a slice of avo toast and some strawberries, and I've already had about half a litre of water, and they said you need 750 mils, so about a quarter of a litre to go.
Good to read the instructions, love.
Yeah, I thought I did. Anyway, we're meeting Georgia there. I didn't think she was gonna wake up. She worked a night shift last night. She's a nurse, and I didn't think she'd. Mum's also a nurse and worked a night shift last night. Anyway, Georgia just messaged me and said that she's getting up, but she's very tired. So we'll see her. Mum also. Anyway, we'll see you there. All right, Mum. Any final words before I go?
You'll be right. They won't take very much, and they'll take their time. So just sit back and enjoy.
And enjoy. Hope to see you on the other side, Mum.
I'm sure you will, Brookie. If not, what songs do you want played?
I haven't really thought about it.
Okay.
Maybe some Miley Cyrus.
Give me a break.
Maybe some Taylor Swift. Should do the job. Okay. Wish me luck, everyone. Alright, so I'm walking in. Of course it starts raining right now. I came to Frankston to donate. I'm not quite sure where the entrance is. There's like 8 different, it's like the Centrelink place, I think it's called. Alright, so I'm filling out this little questionnaire before I get started. Been low. Yeah.
This is normal.
Exactly. but
yeah, they wouldn't sort of. I don't think they'd listen to me. Like I'm going like if it's really because I looked over it at one stage and I go, that's normal.
yeah. Was mine low today or was it alright?
It's 107 over 69, which is that's on the lower side, but that's pretty much what mine is normally too.
Oh, okay.
And I think sort of when you go in surgery, I think mine was even higher than that. But you know, like and yours probably was too because we're not doing anything. You're just laying there. We'll leave you sit here for a few minutes. Just I'll hold it up for you. So
okay. Thank you.
We'll leave you sit here for a few minutes because sometimes it's when people first get up they sort of get a bit.
Yeah. Yep. My hand is sweaty.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. See, there's your blood.
Oh my gosh, that's so much. It's like the size of my
hand. That's 470 mils in that bag.
Wow.
So we take about 500. There's about 30 in the tubes and 470 in there.
Wow. Cool. Thank you.
So this main bag, we have. It's what we've collected it in. You've got 3 other bags there, so they'll get a bag of red cells.
Yeah.
They'll, because they put it all in the machine and spin it and that, you'll get a bag of platelets and a bag of plasma.
Oh wow.
So they'll get all 3 out of that.
Alright guys, I'm just having some pictures because I just finished. Alright you guys, I'm done. and it's raining, so this is great. It's just like run. Who's sleeping? Alright you guys, I just wanted to kind of sit down and make a little video on my experience, I guess you could say. Okay, so I'll basically run you through what happened. So I walked in, I spoke to the lady on reception. She just asked me a few like identity questions. So I had to kind of prove that I was who I say I am with my ID, and some questions about like what uni I go to, because you fill out all this stuff online and you have to like relate it back. Yeah, so then I did that, and then I went over to this interactive computer kind of thing where you have to answer all these questions like, have you been overseas recently, been in contact with someone, have you recently had a surgery, like all these kind of questions you have to answer, which was all fine. I was really nervous through this part, so I don't know how much of it I filmed. Basically they then called my name, and I had been drinking a lot of water. I'd had like a whole one of these, which is a litre. So then I went to the toilet. I need to go like 3 times. I was busting because you drink so much water so that you've got a good vein, so they can find the vein really easily. Anyway, so I did that, and then I went into like, because it was my first time, went into this little interview room, I think it was called. It was like a little, I think, yeah, she called it an interview room. Her name was Troy. She's a really nice lady. Yeah, I went in there and she just went through some more of the answers that I ticked on the question board. So she's like, oh, you've had a surgery in the last 12 months, what did you have? And then I had to be like, oh yeah, I got my tonsils out. And so it's just stuff like that you have to like give a reason for. There was the tattoo question, like how recently did you get a tattoo? And then I had to explain like the time, and then like show her the tattoo. If it was a massive tattoo, I don't even reckon they would have let me do it because it was small, and it was, I think it was quite a few months ago now. So she was fine with it. Piercings, all that sort of stuff. I haven't got any recent piercings, so that's fine. And then they took me to the blood donating station, they called it. So it's like in this big open room. I think I recorded some of it. It was like such a like wholesome like place, so I didn't want to like whip out my massive like Canon camera, so I filmed some of it on my phone. And so I don't know how good a quality that's going to be, but she's kind of sat there, was talking me through the process. I put the needle in my arm. I didn't film any of that because I know some people aren't good with that sort of thing. I mean, same, I'm not either. So I don't, like when she did the needle, I like didn't look, I was like looking the other way. She's like, big breath, just relax, and then like she put it in. She had the blood pressure thing around my arm to like, to get the good vein. She said it was already fine, but yeah, she put it in my right arm because I'm left-handed, so she puts it in the opposite arm. Then you sit there. It went for about 7 minutes. the needle was in for about 7 minutes. She did a little test at the start, like they used to do finger pricking, apparently, like they prick your finger and tell you if your oxygen's good, like your iron and stuff, they can tell from that first little prick, and if it's bad, like they won't do it. Yeah, they didn't do the finger prick one. What she did, she put the needle in and she attached it to like this little bag, and then she tested the blood in that little bag to see like the oxygen levels and the iron levels and that sort of thing. She said that was all fine, so she could go ahead with the blood. So then she kept it in for about 7 minutes. The blood pressure she checked, she said I had a really low blood pressure, but the nurse who had Kathy, she was lovely, she was telling me how she also has low blood pressure, so it's like normal. And when I got back in the car with mum said the same thing, so I wasn't too worried about that. So yeah, they blood pressure, they did the needle, had it in for about 7 minutes. I didn't really, yeah, the first minute or so I couldn't look at it. I was like, oh no. And then after a while I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, like I can see it happening. I felt fine throughout the whole time. I felt fine. It was kind of, when I went to get up, I felt really lightheaded. I don't know, apparently that's normal because like obviously you've just lost blood. So I just kind of sat back down, drank the rest of my juice box that they gave me, and then I went over to the food station kind of thing. So you go over there and you can help yourself to fruit, to snacks and drinks for like 15-20 minutes. They encourage you to be there for a while to just eat some food. The nurse I had, her name was Kathy. She was so lovely, she was so nice. She was just talking to me the whole time about like how she recently got surgery and just like mutual things. She spoke to me about like the blood in the bag, where it will be going to, what things you get tested for when you give blood. So you get tested for a lot of like a lot of things, and if any of it's like of concern to them or positive, they message you and they give you a call and be like, just so you know, like this has come up in your blood sample. I'm also excited to know what my blood type is. I have no idea. My dad's A positive and my mum is O negative. I'm interested to know what I am. That's like, I think I get a text in the next few days to be like, oh, just so you know, you're this blood type. When I first walked in, the lady's like, oh, do you want to book in for next time? Like, do you want to make another booking to come back in like a couple months or whatever? And I was like, no, I'll just leave it for today. Like, I don't know how I'm going to go. Like, I'll just leave it. And then, I don't know, the experience was just so calming. Like, I just felt like I was doing like a good thing the whole time. And the lady there, she's like, don't worry, there's been so many new people coming in, like especially in the current climate, like we've had so many new donors, like it's so good, like everyone reacts differently, like some people, 90% of people doesn't faze them, they feel fine, they might get a bit lightheaded, a bit dizzy, but you know, you have a juice or you have some pretzels or something in your chips and you feel fine. So I mean, after that whole experience, I was like, walking out, I was like, actually, you know what, I'm gonna book in next time. So I went up to the reception desk and I booked in for them to take plasma in about a month's time, like towards the end of September. And plasma takes a bit longer. I'm pretty sure they said it's like a 45-minute thing to do plasma, whereas when you take blood, she took the needles in for 7 minutes. It's about like a 30-minute thing. I was in the centre for probably about 45 minutes, but with plasma the needle's like in for 45 minutes, I think that's what she said. They took 470 mils of blood. I'm pretty sure they said 470, so just under half a litre. So if this is a litre, she took maybe that much blood. And I'm not very good with it, like I'll look at it and be like, oh god, no. But then at the end she's like, do you want to like take a photo of the bag of blood? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I filmed it for you guys, so you guys will see that in the footage. But I thought it was cool, like it was a good experience. I went to the one in Frankston, so it was just like where Centrelink is in Frankston, and it's just the blood donating part. Yeah, it was cool. It was the first time I've been to their house in like 3 weeks, so I'm just gonna chill tonight. Mum's like, just take it easy, no strenuous exercise, drink a lot of water, keep your fluids up, all that kind of thing. My reaction was fine. I just felt a bit like lightheaded, a bit dizzy when I went to stand up from the seat. But yeah, once I guess I drank a bit of water, a bit of juice, it was fine. Just quickly before I go, I know a lot of my friends are saying that they're worried about like the pain level, if like getting into the vein and like how much it would hurt and stuff. And trust me, like I was too. I was so nervous about it, because like I'd had blood tests before, like a cannula in, but that's a bit different to like the needle where they're taking blood out, and I was quite nervous about it, to be honest, but when they put it in, I just like had my arm out and like looked that way, and like you feel it go in. You just try not to think about it, and then once it's in, you don't feel like one single thing. You do not feel it, like no pain once it's in, like swear to you. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Like, I'm such a pussy when it comes to that stuff, and if I can do it, then you guys can do it. So donate blood. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions about donating blood or plasma or anything like this, or any worries or concerns, or if you're interested in donating blood, shoot me a message. Make sure you give this a big thumbs up if you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.